Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park. I'm Avni, and in tonight's news, winter art for special needs kids and a bridal gala for a good cause.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
The Village Arts Factory is giving kids with disabilities the chance to create winter-themed art next month as part of their Adaptive Craft Workshop series. Kids will be able to participate in a variety of activities like working with puffy paint, creating their own snowflakes with coffee filters, or making snowstorm lava lamps. Snacks will also be provided. Village Arts Factory Administrative Manager Jessica Galina says the workshop allows the kids to meet new people and learn about different forms of artistic expression.
They get to hang out with other kids just like them, and they get to try a whole bunch of different art facets and learn different things, and we try to incorporate a lot of sensory into it so that way it is good for them all around.
Registration is $10 per child, and parents are asked to accompany their kids at the workshop. The workshop will be held on January 13th from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Village Arts Factory. For more information, visit villageartsfactory.com.
You can help couples dealing with illness and hardship celebrate their love for each other this January when B. Ella Bridal joins Wish Upon a Wedding to host their 20th anniversary charity gala. The gala will include a fashion show, live music, catering, and a silent auction. All auction items have been donated by local Plymouth businesses. All of the proceeds from the event will go to Wish Upon a Wedding, which will help provide weddings and vow renewals to help couples battling with terminal and life-altering illnesses. B. Ella Bridal's manager, Kiana Brown, says that the weddings are important because they bring people together to celebrate a beautiful relationship.
Weddings are a beautiful thing. They bring a lot of people together, and it can mean a lot. It's a life moment. Probably sometimes for some people, the only time in their lives where they can maybe have everyone together in one place to celebrate something beautiful.
The charity gala will take place January 6, 2024, and tickets are $45 per person. Black tie formal is optional. For more information, visit b-ellabridal.com.
An impeachment debate in the U.S. House tops our look at world and national news tonight. The House is debating the resolution to authorize the impeachment inquiry into President Biden before a floor vote. While speaking on the House floor, Massachusetts Democrat Jim McGovern accused Republicans of pursuing impeachment at the request of Donald Trump. Democrats insist there is no evidence of wrongdoing by Biden. Ohio Republican Jim Jordan, meanwhile, argued the inquiry is necessary to investigate credible allegations of wrongdoing during Biden's time as vice president. The fighting between Israel and Hamas is raging on in the Gaza Strip. This comes after Israel started pumping seawater into the sprawling network of tunnels in the region used by the Palestinian militant group. Israeli forces say Hamas used the tunnels to move around the battlefield and to store rockets and ammunition. Federal Reserve policymakers are leaving interest rates unchanged. This marks the third straight meeting the central bank has voted to put interest rate hikes on hold. The decision to hold interest rates comes after the Fed has spent much of the past 2 years raising rates to battle inflation. Police in Canton Township say a man was struck by two vehicles early this morning while trying to cross Ford Road. The 33-year-old Westland man was near a crosswalk at Haggerty Road around 5 a.m. when the accident happened. The man was taken to the accident but pronounced dead. Drugs or alcohol do not appear to be factors in the accident, and the investigation is ongoing. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Avneet. Your look at campus news is next. With information coming at you from what seems like everywhere these days, it can be hard to find a source that focuses on information from your community. That's where 88.1 The Park comes in. Join us for Community Focus, where we shine a spotlight on the people and organizations that make Plymouth and Canton great. From chats with community leaders to information on latest events, we share the stories that matter to you every Wednesday after Newsfile at 5:30. You can also find Community Focus on Spotify and on the podcast page at 88onethepark.com. Come along as we discover the heart and soul of our community.
Community Focus is brought to you by the Crum Agency of Plymouth, Mimic Insurance Agents.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, Canton High School has a new mascot. The P-CCS Board of Education approved the switch to Cobras as the school's mascot by a 5-1 vote in a meeting last night. Cobra replaces Chief, which was retired by the board in July. The Park Players Theater Company will present a 1940s radio Christmas carol, a hilarious and heartwarming story of a theater company's attempt to broadcast their version of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol live over the airways. Show dates are Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. in Salem High School's Gloria Logan Auditorium. More information is available at pcpparkplayers.com. 3 of PCP's art programs will present holiday concerts over the next week as Salem Logan Auditorium becomes a hotspot for holiday music. The concert lineup kicks off tomorrow at 7 p.m. with the PCP bands take the stage for their winter concert. The orchestra program will present its holiday concert on Monday, December 18th at 7 p.m., and the PCP choir program will present its annual winter song concert on Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m. Tickets for all shows will be available at the door. For Campus News, I'm Anya. Your look at sports is next.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile 5:30 Sports.
The Plymouth Wildcats girls basketball team beat Pinckney 38-23 on Tuesday. Evelyn Steiglich led the way with 17 points. The Wildcats are off to a 3-0 start this season. The Red Wings put an end to their 3-game losing streak with a 6-4 win over the Blues in St. Louis. Lucas Raymond, Robbie Fabry, and Michael Rasmussen all scored in the third period to lift Detroit to the victory. The Wings are now 15-9-4. They return home to clash with the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow at LCA. The Pistons will try again to snap their now 20-game losing streak when they host Joel Embiid and the 76ers tonight at LCA. The Pistons are now 2-21 on the season. Former Tiger slugger Miguel Cabrera is going to play one more season, but in his home country of Venezuela. Cabrera told reporters earlier this week that he will play in the Venezuelan Professional Baseball League during the 24-25 season. The 40-year-old retired in October following a 21-year MLB career. New Michigan State head football coach Jonathan Smith has added his first 2 recruits to the 2024 class. 3-star running back Mekhi Frazier out of Texas and tight end Wyatt Hook out of California have both committed to the Spartans. The early signing period for football is December 20th through December 22nd. Michigan basketball has a showdown with Eastern Michigan on Saturday at the Chrysler Center. The Wolverines are 5-5 on the season following their win at Iowa on Sunday. The Eagles are 5-4. Michigan State will take on 6th-ranked Baylor at Little Caesars Arena. MSU has dropped 2 in a row following Sunday's loss at Nebraska. The Spartans are now 4-5 on the season. For News 5:30, I'm Brody Klein. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94, your look at traffic starts now.
Sheldon Road remains closed at Warren Road to both north and southbound traffic. Crews will be working this week to repair road damage caused by a water main break. Repairs are anticipated to take all week. Motorists have been asked to avoid the area until otherwise notified. On the freeways, normal afternoon slowdowns have traffic delayed in Plymouth and Canton. I-275 has very slow speeds right now through the construction zone. M14 is slow in the right lane after Sheldon Road heading to the I-275 interchange. That's all for traffic. Your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Look for clear skies tonight with a low of 25. We'll have more sun tomorrow with a high of 46 degrees. Right now in Plymouth Canton, it's 35 degrees under cloudy skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Bodie and Anya, I'm Avni on Newsfile at 5:30. Stick around, Community Focus is next, followed by K-Pop at 6 and Plymouth and Canton's hit music.